everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do a video of what's in my teacher bag. So I want to show you what my backpack looks like. I do use backpacks instead of purses for my teacher bag just because it's a whole lot easier for me to carry, and they tend to get pretty heavy with my laptop in it. So this is my teacher backpack. It's kind of full, it usually is, because I usually stuff it with things that I need every single day, either at class or in class or at home. So this is a backpack that I got at Target, and this is actually a new one that I got. I'll link it down below if you're interested, but let me show you my older one. So I had this backpack as my older teacher bag. It looks like this, and they're kind of similar. This one is more, technically they're more like diaper bags. So this one is much more of a diaper bag, but the reason I love these backpacks is because they open like doctor bags, and that's kind of hard to explain, so I'm just gonna show you. So usually when you have your backpack, you have it zipped at the top, and then you open it and you'll have like flaps on each side, so you have to like move the flaps out of the way. But the cool thing about these ones is that when you open it, it opens like this. So you can see completely inside, and you can see how much you can fit in there. So this one is a lot emptier because I don't use this as much. It mostly just stays in the classroom, and it's for stuff that like I'd like to get done, but it's definitely not urgent. So right now I'm making my own curriculum, and this is just some material that I've taught before, but I don't really have any other place to put it, and I want to keep it aside so that I know if I want to use that I can pull from it. So this backpack doesn't get as much use anymore since I got my new one. But the thing I like about this one is that it has a zipper right here, and then two zippers right here, and then little pockets in here, which I really like having the extra pockets. I love having more places to store my things, especially things like pens or just small things. But the zippers in here are pretty big, so there's lots of room in there. And then this one is where I would keep like my keys, my pens, and as you can see, binder clips, small things like that. So this one I will also link down for you. This one is the cheapest of the two. So this one was on Amazon, so you can get that 2-day Prime delivery. So I'll link this down in the down bar if you're interested in that. But it does have that doctor opening, the doctor bag opening. I don't remember what it's called exactly, but that's what I call it. It opens like a doctor's bag, or like if you've seen like old cartoons like the Rugrats, the grandpa, he would have a bag that would open like that, or I think Mary Poppins has a bag similar like that. So you can see just how much space is in there. Even when you close it, it will close normally, so it's not like super thick unless you pack it up like this one is pretty packed. But I'll just show you what's in here. So right now I just have my binder here. This is just the binder of different lessons that I've taught, so I just keep them in here all organized with like tabs and everything for each week. So nothing too exciting with this. And then I just have some papers in here, just literally blank line paper. I had this extra at home, so I figured I would bring it to school to have the kids use. So when you look inside, I'm not sure if you can see that, there's different pockets in here as well. Yeah, you definitely can't see that, but there's a, oh, there we go. There's a zipper pocket right here, and then there's some pockets on the side here, similar to like a purse where they have those extra pockets in there. So this has a lot of space, a lot of places to put things. Then it has, of course, your water bottle holders on the side, and you can zip it up, and it doesn't look super stuffed, and you can even flatten it. So it's like super skinny too. So although it opens super like huge and you can see everything inside, it doesn't make it look like so full unless you literally pack it full like this one. So I'm gonna do a what's in my teacher's bag with the teacher's bag that I actually use right now. So again, this is a newer one. I loved the colors. This is like a brown like fake leather. This is from Target again. It's in like, technically it's considered luggage, so I think the brand was like Travel something, Travel Wise, I don't know. I'll link it for you in the bottom. So this is like luggage almost, but when I would carry the pink one around, people would ask me if it was a diaper bag. So technically they can be used for diaper bags. If you need a diaper bag, check that out too. So I'm gonna start with the side pocket. So just like the other one, there are side pockets on each side. This first pocket is where I keep my sunglasses. So I just have them in a little case here, open it up, and then there's my sunglasses in there. So this is mostly for when I'm driving or if I'm like going out in the sun or something. I just keep them on the side, and the other side is where I would keep my other ones, but I'm not gonna lie, the case was too big and I didn't really like how it looked, so I ended up taking the case out, and this other side is empty, so that's where I would just put a water bottle. All right, so let's start off with the pockets here. So I'll put you down a little bit. This pocket here is the smallest pocket, and there's really not a lot in here. Not a lot that could fit in there, but some things I do have would be essential chapstick, an eyeliner, and a Target receipt. So nothing too exciting. Oh, and I do have some bobby pins in here. Nothing too exciting in here. Like I said, there's not a lot that can actually fit in this bottom pocket because I stuffed this pocket quite a bit. So I don't have a wallet at the moment. I have a wallet, but everything falls out of it, all of my cards, and I mostly have cards. So I'm not using a wallet because I figure if it's gonna fall out anyways, I might as well just not use the wallet. So this one is super packed because I have my keys. I have a hand sanitizer, which this is what happens if you leave your hand sanitizer in the car and your car gets super hot, it like explodes. Which I know I probably shouldn't put it in here, but it's all dry around it, and I really love the smell. This is Peach Bellini, so if you go to Bath & Body Works, check these out. They're literally like the best ones, and they're just $1. Let's see, I have eye drops because my eyes get very, very itchy sometimes, so I bring eye drops. And then I have like all of my credit cards and things. I have a camera battery, and it looks like that's it. So this one's all stuffed up with stuff, so it looks puffier, whereas the other one definitely wasn't as puffy. So those are the only two pockets aside from the big one on this bag. So let's go into the big pocket for this one. So I'm just going to try and flip this around for you. So just like the other one, this one opens like a doctor's bag, and I think this one does carry more than the other one. I'm not gonna lie, I think it carries a lot more. So this is what it looks like, and when you open it up all the way, you can see everything in there. So you can see like there's so much in here. Not sure if you could actually like tell, but let's pull it out and let's find out. So first thing is this bag here. This is my lunch. So I go to a deli and I get a sandwich every now and then, so I decided to bring a sandwich for lunch today. Let's see, I have some stickers in here. I am working on rewards for my students, and I have a prize wheel and everything, so if you're interested in that, I'll link a video down below for you if you want to see how I do that. But these are just stickers for the kids, so what I do is for the bigger ones, I cut them out and put them in our treasure chest, which is right behind me, and then if they get an A on the test, they can go through the treasure chest and pick something they like. And then the littler ones, the small tiny little stickers, I'll just put those on their test if it's a paper test. Let's see, so this is a bag I also got at Target. This is my makeup bag. This was originally, I think it was also like a purse, like a luggage bag. So I saw this and I thought it was so cute. It's like dark navy, and I can't really tell, but I think it's like gold. Like the things here, the zippers, the hardware looks gold, but then some of it also looks silver, so I can't really tell, but it's so pretty. It came with a strap, but I think the strap was too big. It felt like a seat belt, so I took that off, and I just use this as my makeup bag, to be honest. So I just have, like, if you open it here, I just have my makeup in here and perfume, nail polish, things that I would just need, like, you know, just to get ready. And then there's a zipper on the side where I would keep extra bobby pins, and there's a like buckle thing here, which I'm assuming you can just attach to like a seat belt or to your belt if you're wearing a belt. I don't really know, but that's where the straps were that hung from. Like if this were to hang, with the straps are kind of folded inside of these little things. And then this last zipper is smaller, but that's just where I keep like an extra mascara that's like brand new, and some like fingernail clippers. So this is my makeup bag that I take with me. Next, we have a charging cord for my laptop, which is quite tangled, as you can see. And then we get into my camera stuff. So obviously I'm using my camera, but I wanted to show you that I do bring my camera every day. So it's about this size, and I keep it in this case. In here I have batteries, and I also have my SD cards. Next, I have a charging cable for my phone, or mostly for my Apple TV. I did get an Apple TV for my class, so I have to charge the remote. And then I have a lot of work. So I have a folder here because Rapunzel's my favorite Disney character and I'm a child. So this one just has some work in here that I'm also interested in putting into the curriculum that I'm making. This is a folder full of things that I'd like to make copies of. This is a folder of what I'm doing in my class next quarter, the entire curriculum. So all of these pages are just like handouts that I'm giving each day, and then they'll go in the Brad. So it's kind of an example folder for the students for what the entire quarter will look like next quarter. Next, I have this giant file full of just different random things that I've taught before. I have quite a few of these. These are just to give me more ideas for when I do make my curriculum, which I'm doing right now, and I'm just so obsessed with it. So I keep all of these extra things in here that I've taught before and I might want to like reference again, or like examples of things for students to see, just a lot of different things. So I keep those with me. I know there's like a lot of paperwork, but I keep them with me so that if at any moment I feel like making the curriculum or adding something or thinking of something to put in there, I can just go through, pull something out, and then add it. And then you can see inside that there are two like pouches in here. So these are also like water bottle holders. I'm not sure if you could see that, but you can put a water bottle in there. So I'll grab my almost empty water bottle and I'll just stick it in there. So they're like little pouches for them. There's one on each side. I'm not sure if I would use those just because I feel like I'd rather have my water bottles on the outside, but they're there inside. There's one on each side on the inside and one on each side on the outside, so it's really nice. So there's not much else you can see on the big pocket in there, but I do have some things in here. So there's a sleeve in here for like a laptop, and the first thing I have is my iPad. So I bring my iPad to class just because when I do video announcements, I have an app on here where it's like a teleprompter, so I can just open it up and the kids can read what to say and it'll scroll for them. So when we do video announcements for ASB or leadership, then they can just read off of that, and this is just, it just makes things so much easier without me having to print out a script and give it to them and then stop and record and stop and record every time they like mess up or something. So this one's a whole lot more functional for me. And then we have my laptop. This is my laptop full of Disney villain stickers because the Disney villains are the best. And then this sticker I actually got from a student. A student gave it to me, so I put that on there as well. So this is just my MacBook. It is a MacBook Pro from 2010, I think it is. And then let's see, it looks like we have a little bit more, one more folder in here of, looks like some more work. So this is actually work that I did in college. There was a class I took. I teach English, and this was like an English rhetoric class for teachers, and it was the best class I've ever taken in terms of English. I learned so much from that teacher, and I found a lot of the stuff that we used in that class. So I'm taking some of that stuff and I'm putting it into my classes where I teach, and I just think it's so fun. So I kept all the work and it's right in here. So this for sure is going into my curriculum. So that is it for my teacher bag. So let me show you what it looks like flat. So you saw how puffy and big it was. Granted, there's still a couple things in here, but this is like super skinny, and when you carry it, man, it is so cute. So I absolutely love this bag. I will leave it down for you in the down bar. Like I said, it is like technically luggage, so it has this strap down here, if you could see. This is basically where you would put the handles of your rolling luggage. So you just put this on top of the handles and you can, you know, it'll rest on there and you're kind of pulling both of them. But yeah, so I will link this for you down in the down bar. If you have any questions about anything I keep in my backpack, if you have any questions about the other backpack, or if you want links of where to shop for them, I will link everything down there in the down bar. Any questions, let me know in the comments. Please like this video, give it a thumbs up, share with your friends, post it on your Pinterest, share with the world, and yeah, let me know if you have any questions, and I will see you next time. Bye.